present on the topic presentation of share capital in the balance sheet. So, it can be classified into authorized capital. Authorized capital is the amount a company can, is the maximum amount a company can raise. And under that we have issued capital, that is the amount a company is raising. Okay, and under that we have subscribed capital. Subscribed capital is the amount that the people are subscribing to. Okay, and that can be classified as subscribed and fully paid up and subscribed but not fully paid up. Then, share capital can be presented in the balance sheet as follows. And this is the format of the balance sheet. And for the calculation of share capital, we have a working note that is called the notes to accounts, and this is the format of that. Now, to further understand this topic, we have a question. W Limited Company was registered with an authorized capital of rupees 20 lakhs divided into 2 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. Payable 3 rupees on application, rupees 6 on allotment, including rupees 1 premium, and balance on call. Now, W offered 80,000 shares. All the money has been received except allotment money and call money on 5,000 shares held by Manish, and call money on 4,000 shares held by Alok. Right? Now, Manish's shares were forfeited, and out of these, 3,000 were reissued at rupees 9 as fully paid up. Now, show the share capital in balance sheet. Now, let's prepare the balance sheet of W Limited first. Now, here we have 3 columns. First one we have particulars, then we have the note number, and finally the amount. And under the balance sheet, in the balance sheet we have the main heading, that is equity and liabilities. Under equity and liabilities, we have a subheading, that is the shareholders' funds. Okay, and under this we are presenting the share capital. Now, for the calculation of share capital, we have a working note that is known as notes to accounts. And in this we have only 2 columns, that is particulars and amount. Under this we are presenting the share capital. Right? Now, first comes the authorized capital. Now, they have authorized 2 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. Right? That is 20 lakhs. Then comes the issued capital. Right? And they have issued 80,000 shares, 80,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. that amounts to 8 lakhs. Now, we have the subscribed capital. Now, in the question, we have 80,000 shares that are subscribed, that are issued, right? And in the question we have, out of these, 5,000 were forfeited, alright? So that is 80 minus 5,000. But, out of the 5,000, 3,000 shares were reissued. So what we will do is, out of the 80,000 shares, we will subtract 2,000. So we have 78,000 shares which are subscribed. 78,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. Then we will less calls in arrears. In this question, since Alok's shares are not forfeited, we will take his shares for the calls in arrear, and he has not paid call money. So he has 4,000 shares, and he has not paid call money of 3 rupees. Sorry, 2 rupees. So that is 8,000. This we will less. Then we will add back the shares forfeited. Okay? So, out of the 5,000 shares that were forfeited, 3,000 were reissued. So, we will take the balance amount, that is 2,000 shares. Shares, and he has paid the application money already, right? So we have 2,000 into 2 into 3. Now we will take the sum of this, that is 778. And now this amount we will present in the balance sheet. Okay. And that's it. That is your question solved. Now, any questions? Yes.
What is calls in arrear?
Calls in arrear is the amount that is not being paid by a shareholder. Right? Is it clear out? Okay. Yeah.
What is the difference between calls in arrear and share forfeiture?
Okay, so calls in arrear is the amount that is not being paid by a shareholder. That you have understood correctly. And shares forfeited is the amount that has been cancelled entirely.
So it is not paid, it's cancelled.
Yeah, so after a period of time, after it has been called, there is a certain period of time, and if the shareholder has not paid it within the time, they will cancel the shares.
Please explain subscribe capital.
Subscribe capital. Yeah, sure. So we have authorized capital. That is the maximum amount a company can raise. Then we have issued capital that the company is raising. Okay. Under that we have subscribed capital. Subscribed capital is the amount that the public is subscribing to. Out of the issued capital, the amount that the public is subscribing to, that is your subscribed capital. Yeah.
Why is authorized capital and issued capital from the same amount?
Sorry?
Why is authorized capital and issued capital? Why is it not the same?
Not the same amount. Okay. So, authorized capital is the maximum amount a company can raise. Okay? So, it is not compulsory that an issued capital is out of the authorized capital, right? So, it is not compulsory that the company should be issuing all its money. It should not. It is not compulsory that it should raise all the money, right? And since it's just a part of it, it can be raised in different time periods. Right? So that is why it is not always same. It can be same, but it is not compulsory that it always has to be same. Yeah.
Can you explain about share forfeiture?
Share forfeiture, yeah. Share forfeiture is the amount that has been, okay, let's take an example, right? If a person has not, if call money has been called and a person is not paying for 3 months, let's take a 3-month time period. If the person has not paid you within 3 months, then those shares will be cancelled. So that cancelled share is a share forfeiture. That's it. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah.
So only reissue shares are out of the forfeiture. They are reissuing the shares that forfeited.
Yeah. So after the forfeited shares, you can again reissue the shares. So once you cancel those shares, you can again reissue it. That's fine. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. And that concludes our presentation today. Thank you all for being here and have a blessed day.